what was going on. Because I could see it in her. But she ain't right. So what I did was I would buy stuff. So I still have the receipt. When I went to a cheese shop, I bought a grilled cheese. It was a fantastic grilled cheese too. Very nice young person in there made it. I left him a big tip. And a nice young person in there made it. I left him a big tip. Grilled cheese. It was a fantastic grilled cheese. See, when I went to a cheese shop, I bought a grilled cheese. It was a fantastic grilled cheese too. Very nice young person in there made it. I left too. Very nice young person in there made it. I left him a big tip. And I bought a lemonade. I had my homeboy with me. We bought some lemonade and we bought some grilled cheese sandwiches. Because I wanted a receipt. And I knew there was cameras in there. And what she was trying to do was catch me in there and make it look like, I'm coming in there to extort her because that's the language she was using. What she did, and she was very conscious of what she did. You look at my mouth, you see my white gold fangs. You see how I am. You see I'm a very large man. I got a big beard. I'm a black man. I'm a young man. So what she used my appearance and my culture against me. And it was definitely at a time where there was a lot of bad interaction, that led to death between black men and police. She knowingly, as a white woman, weaponized the police against me. And she used the way I look, to do it. Because if you told somebody on the street, if you ran up to a cop and told them, hey, that guy's harassing me, that guy's threatening me, you look and you see a big 300-pound man with white gold fangs and a big beard, baseball hat, and a hoodie, you would think the same thing. You look at me and you think thug. I'm not a thug. I'm not a gangster. And so she weaponized my appearance. She weaponized my ethnicity against me, and she knew exactly what she's doing. She's devious and she's demonic, and there's no place for her in Westchester County government. She got the nomination by default because Mark Fang dropped out of the race, but she has no business representing anything that says Democratic Party, and she should drop out the race. Oh, and when questioned and my father asked her to verify for the cop how I was threatening her. You know what she told the cop? He was threatening my campaign. He said if I didn't pay him, he was going to campaign against me. He was going to create literature and tell the constituents what I did, how she stiffed those kids out of her money. My father's response was, he is an American citizen. He has the right to campaign for whoever he wants to campaign. What crime? And so when the cop heard threatening her campaign, you should have seen the look of stupidity and bewilderment on his face. So,
now, do you feel that she did this because you are a black man, or she did this just to rip off, not to pay you?
She did it because I'm a black man, and she thought in her devious way she knew that the children that worked on her campaign were black children, and she knew where they came from, that they came from Mount Vernon, and she felt that she could just stiff them and treat them that way. But I had their back. Of course, I'm never going to bring anybody into any situation where there looks to be some monetary gain, and they don't get that monetary gain, and I'm not able to cover them. So I paid those kids. You know what I mean? And I paid those young people. And she figured she could get away with it on me and villainize me and weaponize the police against me because I'm a black man. There's no question in my mind that she only did that because of the way I look. I mean, and she was going to try to, because of whose child I was, whose son I am, she was going to try to make it seem like some type of extortion kickback attempt, which ain't at all. Because if we wanted to extort somebody and get a kickback, it damn sure wouldn't be no Ruth Walter.
If she was right here, or if you came to face with Ruth, what would you tell him?
Oh, hold on. And she's also very antagonizing. Let me see. So I saw her even after these events at the at the Democratic convention, and she attempted to speak to me and laughing and giggling like something was funny. She put my life at risk. That cop could have been on some cowboy quick draw, whatever, and just laid me down right there. You're walking through the door. If he, I can't really give him no kudos because he really let her eat. But, I guess to his credit, he actually, approached the situation with some form of decorum and sense, because another cop might have took me down, wrestled me, used that as an opportunity to, to do something real ill to me. So anyway, I saw her at the Democratic convention, and she took it as a joke. And she was sitting next to Simara Brandon, a black woman. And I told Simara Brandon, I was like, and I had some colorful words for Ruth Ryder, I don't hold my tongue. So, I have some colorful words for her right there in the convention, And some of her friends said, oh, that's no, and I just don't talk like that. And she says, oh, I said, you know what she did to me? She said, oh, that's no big deal. What do you mean it's no big deal? Like, she put my life in risk. She weaponized the police. That's some pure Karen, disgusting behavior.
Thank you very much for clear and letting the people know your side of the story. I appreciate it. Thank you. This is Yonkers Avenue and Orchard. I'm sorry, in Walnut, not Orchard, Walnut. Motorcycle crash. Traffic is crazy.
Ready wins. Fatality. Ready wins. Fatality. Ready wins. Fatality.
Let's get it poppin'.